2.2. 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this flight to Hong Kong. Please place all hand luggage in the overhead compartment or underneath the seat in front of you. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelt, and for safety reasons, we advise you to keep them fastened throughout the flight.
2.
We also ask that you make sure your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops
One more. Listen it.
Okay, let's listen please.
Okay.
and cell phones. We remind you that smoking is prohibited. Electronic devices, including laptops.
2.2. 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this flight to Hong Kong. Please place all hand luggage in the overhead compartment or underneath the seat in front of you. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelt, and for safety reasons, we advise you to keep them fastened throughout the flight.
2.
We also ask that you make sure your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. We remind you that smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight.
3.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your special attention for the following safety instructions. Please read the safety instructions card, which is located in the pocket of the seat in front of you. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft, all marked with exit signs. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you.
4.
The safety instruction card is in the pocket of the seat in front of you. Please read it. It shows you the equipment carried on this aircraft for your safety. Your life jacket is located under your seat. In the unlikely event of the aircraft landing on water, place the life jacket over your head, fasten the straps to the front, and pull them tight. Do not inflate the jacket inside the aircraft. As you leave the aircraft, pull down the red tabs to inflate the vest. If necessary, the life jacket can be inflated by blowing through these tubes.
Okay. So small bags and cases, it's hand luggage. Personal belongings. The cupboards above your seat. I don't remember. Okay.
Overhead compartment.
Overhead
Overhead compartment.
compartments.
Picture D, overhead compartment.
Okay. Put on your seat belt. Fasten
Fasten your seatbelt.
Phones, tablets, personal electronic devices. Doors where you can get out of the plane quickly if there is a problem. Emergency exit.
Yes.
The thing you have to put on if the plane is going to land on the sea. Life jacket.
Yeah.
And to blow air inside something. Pull down the red tab, tighten, put on a life jacket and tighten and what did she say? And
About 7 or 6?
7.
To inflate. To inflate, she said.
Inflate?
Yes, to inflate.
Inflate. Okay.
So, Can you match them? Definitions and the words.
Oh.
Yep. So next one. Did you understand all of them?
Yeah.
So the second part.
Completely things in the words in the list. I'll.
Aisle.
Yes, of course. Aisle.
Turbulence. Reflex. Jet lag. Long. All.
Long haul flights.
really. Business always choose and
Be careful. After it, you have seat. Direct flights cannot be a seat.
always choose and
First of all, article is
okay.
an as well.
I'll sit so can get in and walk around more easily. Sometimes there is turbulence. Plane flies over the Alps, which I don't do, and then can go tell the passenger to put their seat belts on. They aren't any direct flights to Chile from London, so I usually have to get a connecting flight in Madrid whenever I take long flight. I always suffer from jet lag because time difference and I feel tired for several days. Okay.
Okay, second part, please.
Withdrawal. Where we are going on a 5-day trip to the mountains. Did you have a good?
First of all, do you know the difference between them?
So should I withdraw trip or journey?
What is
Trip
the difference?
Is it a short term journey? While journey is like vacation.
No. Travel is an umbrella term.
Travel
Includes all. Travel is an umbrella term, can be a verb, can be a noun. It includes all of them. But travel doesn't have a specific purpose. And it should be used for a long time or long distance, changes in location. If it has a purpose, it should be a trip. But trip takes shorter time than travel. If it takes a long time, it means if you are talking about long trips, and if you mainly focus on the experience, the fantasia, it means it is journey. Journey and travel long, trip short. Travel doesn't have a specific purpose. Trip has a specific purpose. Journey has a specific purpose. Journey focuses on the experience. Trip focuses on the aim. I like traveling. I traveled to Europe. I took a business to Europe for 5 days. Oh my God, this journey that was in the last summer in Europe, amazing. So, which one is correct? Can you do 1, 2, 3, 4, please?
5 days to the mountains. have a good 5-day trips? It is like for with purpose. It is. Did you have a good trip here?
Good journey. Good, I'm saying.
Good what?
Good journey.
Journey.
Because I'm talking
it is
about this good
like
or not.
5 days. It is not short. Yes.
It's not about only short or long. I'm talking about the time. Sorry, it is good or bad. So it's about my fantasia now.
Sure. Do you have to travel? Okay.
So next one. Can you put them in their correct places?
From the list post in the past tense. Dropped me off at the airport 2 hours before the flight. Okay. Good friend. To get in. So nice. Got on the flight, on the plane. I sat down in the first empty seat. My plane got late.
The plane took off late. The plane cannot got late.
Take off late.
Took off, past tense.
Took off late. Okay. I off the plane.
Got off the plane.
It's like okay. It looks like different words. Got off. Yes, okay.
So next one. Can you read these questions on Babylon book hardcover and then try to guess the answers?
Can you get the answers to any of questions? Book cover, okay. Inside story. Air Babylon is the best-selling book written by Imogen Edwards, Johnson, identities must remain secret. It tells the inside story about flying answers all these questions and many more. Is it really worth listening to the safety demonstration telling you how to put your life jacket on? Why is there usually a big mirror when you are going through customs? Why can you sometimes smell roast chicken in a plane when they are serving your fish? Why do people start got to know annoyed with some passengers who ask for wheelchair? So answer of any of questions. Yes, I can guess
Please guess.
that it is some questions related to flight routine, where the flight attendants announce about safety rules during takeoff, landing off, and so therefore it is like usual practice to demonstrate the life jacket, and some people just do not pay attention on it, while it might save somebody's life in case of emergency. Therefore, it's like this reminder is not might be useful when you are planning. About big mirrors, and it is like in order to be guide with big attention, I suppose. And I know exactly that as good smell of food during the flight announce about coming dinner or lunch. And airport staff know it about wheelchair because it is difficult to transport some passengers with help of this device. But rules.
But they are asking for a wheelchair, not with a wheelchair.
Not.
You read the question wrong. They are asking for a wheelchair. It means they don't have, and they are asking now.
Annoying with some passengers who ask for wheelchair. So passengers ask wheelchair.
And it makes me angry. Why?
Because they want to fast track
No.
in airport.
At the airport as well, they can track fast.
Yeah.
But it's not the reason, I guess.
Why? Airport staff. It means the people who serve the airport. So it is usual practice for them to provide the wheelchair.
You are thinking different. I'm asking another one. These people do not have wheelchairs, but when they arrive at the airport, they ask a wheelchair. And then it makes me angry. Why?
In order somebody serve them.
No, it's not about it.
No?
If you need a wheelchair, you should be a disabled person, right?
Yeah.
If you're a disabled person, if you live in Almaty, the nearest place to the airport takes 2 hours to the airport by taxi, even by taxi. And then most of the buildings do not have elevator even. if you are disabled without a wheelchair, how you get out of from your home, get out of from the building, took a taxi, and then 2 hours on the road, and then came to the airport, and then you passed all the sections without a wheelchair. Allah, when you come to the gate, interestingly, you became disabled and you ask a wheelchair.
So it is like they pretend as disabled person and ask the wheelchair
to not walk to the gate. They are cheaters. Because disabled people, because I'm a doctor, disabled people cannot live without their wheelchairs. They go everywhere with their wheelchairs, their buttons, it means sticks, or something like that, or without even help, assist. They can't go somewhere alone. How you come to the airport without wheelchair and then you are asking wheelchair? If you depend on wheelchair, 2 hours, how you stay alive in Almaty? Even I'm not disabled, I can't walk in Almaty at 6, 7 p.m. And then you came to the airport without a wheelchair. Interesting.
Yeah, I see.
So I think this is a magic something. At the airport, you became disabled in front of the gate. So another one, let's see the first question, for example. In my opinion, from 10 to 15,000 feet, the plane is falling down. Do you think that announcement will help me or the God will help me? Which one is more helpful? I
But
think
nevertheless, and it's like this routine might help to not panic and just find out where is this life jacket and might be put on it also.
I think they're looking for a wrong thing. I think you should look at first the holy book to read in the last 1 minute. So the second one, usually big mirror. Actually, I'm not enough old to know these big mirrors, but at some airports and customs I saw in Georgia, for example, you can find one of them. In the past, we couldn't find. In the past, actually, nowadays, there is no such a big mirror, but in the past, when there was no CCTVs, it means closed circuit television, it means security cams. Around the customs or at customs, generally police officers or custom officers were checking body, mimic, gestures, posture, bags, everything via giant mirrors. Even I'm sitting here, I don't need to look at you because the mirror just covered everywhere. So if you try to hide something via mirrors, I can see just 3D everywhere. You cannot hide something because it shows all your body and then your posture. And in my opinion, third one, it has 3 reasons. Maybe I can say 2 of them. Third one will be the surprise. First of all, as you know that we have VIP and business. So they serve different food. It will be the main reason. Second one, pilots cannot eat same food. It is prohibited. Even they cannot drink the same thing, same drink. Only maybe water, but closed ones even. Because if one suffers from food poisoning, the second one should stay alive. Otherwise, we will die together, 300 people. So if one eats meat, the another one chicken. If chicken, the third pilot for long distance, for example, long haul flights, the third one should eat fish. If I drink coffee, you should drink something more different to prevent food poisoning. International Aviation Organization's rule.
I understand.
And the third one is the surprise.
It was like different, and I thought that it is just smelling of food. Okay, but in safety reason.
But not finished yet. Now, can you read the answers?
Wheelchairs are the big problem for airline staff. Not only is there always a shortage of them for people who really need them, but worse still, some of the people who request them often don't need them at all. I've lost count of number of time I have pushed someone through the airport, taken them through customs and passport control. Got a porter
Yes.
up
Mhm.
their luggage, and then seeing the person jump up in arrivals and more quickly arrivals and more quickly towards their waiting relatives. One flight attendant I know gets so annoyed when this happened that as soon as the passengers, ladies and gentlemen, another miracle, courtesy of the airline industry. After years in a wheelchair, he walks again. The passenger is normally so embraced that he, and it's usually a he, disappears as quickly as airline passengers thinking. It is launchable that a small yellow light target with a whistle will make any difference if the plane crashed into the sea. However, in some cases, like when a hijacked hijacked Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 737 landed in the Indian Ocean in 1996. It did, despite instructors from the cabin crew not to pre-inflate their life jackets inside the plane. Several passengers did. They were unable to escape the rising water inside the plane, but others who followed the pilot's instructions survived. So it is probably a good idea to look up from your magazine when the flight attendant is giving the safety demonstration.
Mhm.
But I didn't get what they were unable to escape the rising water inside.
Physics rule. The airline, the cabin, is a tank. And then when you land in the sea or land in ocean, directly you should open the evacuation. It means emergency exit doors. Otherwise, because of the air pressure, you cannot open the door anymore. Directly via landing you should open without contacting to the water. Otherwise, because of the water pressure, the door is impossible to be opened. Even no one can open via machines. So when you open the door, the water flows inside too fast, like a lake, like a river. And then, as you know, the ton of plane directly goes into sea. So you should swim out of the plane, but you have the life jacket. If you inflate life jacket on the plane, directly because of the rising sea level too fast, you directly stuck on the top. Because the life jacket lifts you up. And then between overhead compartments, you stuck. But the emergency exit is here, but the top is here. So you should dive down, dive in to the water. But you have the life jacket. How you dive in? And the problem starts that people think that they can easily dive in and swim to the emergency exit, but it's a ton of plane. The water from the ocean flows inside too fast with pressure, and then with this pressure you should swim against. You don't have such kind of a power to swim against the flow of water. This is the first rule. Second one, you should wait till the plane sunk. It means goes down too deep, so the inside and outside water pressure balances each other, then you can swim. But of course it takes 2-3 minutes at least, so you should hold your breath at least 2-3 minutes. But no one says something. This is Boeing. There are at least 300 passengers, and then they try to swim out or they try to run out of the plane, get out of. How they can get out of if 5-6 people stuck at the bottom? They block the road. You cannot walk. So they block the emergency exit. So if it is 6 to 10 people, unfortunately, they kill all these 300 people because they block the emergency exit.
Okay.
So life jacket is a lifesaver or life killer? We don't know.
Okay. Custom officer are watching everywhere. They are watching you from the moment you walk off the plane while you are standing on baggage claim, waiting for your bag, and especially when you come out the other side of customs, which is when people who are trying to smuggle something finally let their guard down and get
Caught. We can say both of them is caught. But what is smuggle? Do you know smuggle?
No.
Illegal traffic of goods and services between countries throughout the customs.
The large two-way mirror in customs, behind which customs officers sit and watch, is part of that process. As you walk past, it makes you look taller and thinner. So you feel good about yourself and you relax and smile. That's when a custom officer suddenly appears and asks you to open your case. Okay. Birds are one of the major problems for any bird when planes are taken off and landing. Any large bird can easily cause an accident. It flies into the engine, totally destroying itself and the machinery. Smaller birds are less of the problem. In some cases, they can do some damage, but usually they are just roasted. When this happens, there is often such a strong smell of roast bird that passengers on the plane think that chicken is being cooked, and they are often surprised when they are given a choice of fish or beef at dinner. Okay.
Okay, this is the third one that I didn't say. So, let's see. According to the text, can you write true or false?
Yeah. Okay. Let's try to engage and mark sentences. Most of them believe that the life jacket could save their. Yes, true.
No. Like mine. Most people think that it is wrong. It cannot save my life.
Okay. The passenger who inflated their life jacket too early didn't survive. Yes. Customs officer got see through the mirror at customs. Yes. Passengers are often caught by customs officer because of their body language. Yes. Small birds are more dangerous for plants than big birds. Yeah.
No. Small birds are not as dangerous as big ones because small ones can be just grinned by the engine turbines.
Okay.
But big ones damaging.
Passengers get confused because what they can smell is not on the menu. Yeah. They aren't enough wheelchair for all the people who need them. No. They aren't enough.
Yes.
Not enough.
Yes. Because of cheaters, we cannot find enough wheelchair for real disabled people. Because of it, they get angry.
But there are enough wheelchairs. Okay. One flight flight attendants sometimes make sarcastic comments about us who don't really need a wheelchair. Yes.
Okay, so next one. Look at the two sentences from the Air Babylon extract. How do you so that, such that? Okay, forget this text, I will try to explain to you basically. Generally, when you are talking in their life, you say, oh, she's so beautiful, the house is so amazing, this car is so fast, blah, blah, blah. Or he's such an amazing person, we say. But this is grammatically not correct because generally after it, you need to use that structure. It means that gives me the answer. So what? Why you give me this sentence? It is the answer. Why you are giving such a comparison, such exaggeration, such adjectives? She is so beautiful. Why you say it? That will be the reason. So you need to add it. How to say? So that, between so and that, you can use only adjective or adverb or much, many, few, little plus noun. You can use only them. And after that, you need to give me the reason, a full sentence. Such that, it is the synonym, but grammar is different. Between such and that, you can use for singular nouns and countable ones, an adjective noun, for uncountable nouns or plural ones and then plural ones, just adjective noun. This is all. And then after that, you need to give me the reason in a full sentence. He is so clever that he can get any job he wants. It is the reason. He plays basketball so amazing that NBA offered him a position. Now another version, such that he is such an amazing basketball player that NBA offered him a position. She is such a beautiful girl that Magazine Daily offered her a position as a model. Is it clear? So, we don't have enough time. Maybe we can directly go to the exercise section because it is written what I said fully. So, can you try to write so much, many, so, such?
Such, but
Such a noisy child, because child is countable and singular. Noisy is the adjective. So adjective noun is the complex of such a noisy child.
serve food.
No, such terrible food, because food is uncountable.
Such
Such terrible food. Much people. People is plural and countable. So many people.
so many.
Much is for uncountable nouns. Be careful, people. Plural. So.
Nice.
Did you understand all of them?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, this part will be your homework, because step by step I need to run to another classroom.
Okay.
Is there any question?
No.
Okay, so thank you for today. Take care of yourself. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye.
Just a second.
Uh-huh.
Just a second.
Okay.
Try to